What's going on, guys? Christian Streamer here. I hope everybody's having a great day, guys. Welcome to the Lions Den. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to any of our videos, guys, please do so right now. Check us out. Also, guys, we do a lot of tips and trick videos. I try to do some build videos as well, but I'm going to start doing more and more as I start to get a little bit better at this. Also, guys, if you're not following me over on Kick and Twitch and TikTok, please do it, Hillboy901. And, guys, check out Swift Energy. Use my Kill at checkout for 25% off. This stuff's amazing. I have two flavors, Peach Goat, which is just peach. And then we also have another flavor called Hillberry. And it's basically a strawberry lemonade. Y'all got to check them out. Guys, I promise you. And if you use my Kill at checkout, it really supports my stream. It helps me out a lot. You get something out of it, I get something out of it. So, guys, we ended up playing a game last night, and I want y'all to realize what you're scared of is bots. Not everybody's goats, and the only way to become a goat is to actually fight. So I ended up pushing the team I saw while we were getting load out. Now, we'll do some tips and tricks on my gameplay as well. So I challenged these two guys, and I knocked one. I should have pulled back, but I didn't. I continued to challenge him. Luckily, he threw a cluster on me, and it cost him his life. I selfed and throw and knifed him. But we had some pretty good games last night. But after this game, I was getting ready to get off, and my teammate was like, God, look at this, look at this, look how he's playing, look at this. And we do that quite a bit, but I never actually clip it and then do a tips and trick on it. And last night I had to. I physically had to, because when I saw the gameplay, anybody that knows me knows I hate heartbeat sensors, I hate shield players, and I hate campers with a passion. Now, I don't mean to troll on people too bad, because it's all in good fun. It is a game. And I've got a video also of a team that I may do a tips and tricks on today as well, or tomorrow. And they physically camped the entire time on Fortune's Keep. They camped the entire game and almost won it because of it. But they literally got in 0 fights. And the one fight they get in, they die. They didn't know how to fight. They didn't know gunplay or nothing. So moving on to this video here. You know, I start challenging these guys. I start trying to snipe them. I didn't know there was another guy below to the right. My teammate ends up pinging him. And I see the guy, his tracers, whenever he shoots at me. So you see there's two tracers. Observancy and map awareness is so important. My teammate says, you want right or left? I said, I'll take right. Bad decision on my part. Because this guy had a heady on me. As you can see, all I can see is his legs and his butt. Well, his foot, his leg, and his butt. But according to his kill cam, his whole upper body's exposed. And for whatever reason, he could see me just fine. Or my head. But I guess that's all he needed to see. So we go to Ghoulie. We win Ghoulie. Without a trace. You know, the number one thing that I could really tell you is decision making. If you want to get better at the game, decision making is so important. Knowing when to break away from a fight. Knowing when to challenge somebody. And not just decision making. You know, map awareness, building awareness. You know, if somebody's running from you and you've already cracked them and you're pushing a building, or they're pushing a building, you got to know where the windows and doors are so you can cut them off. You know, think like the enemy. As you see, I already picked the buy station out. My teammate just died in the Ghoulie. But I picked the buy station before he died in Ghoulie because I'm always prepared to buy my teammate back. I'm really good at buying my homies back. I hear footsteps. I kill this guy pretty good. I miss a lot of my shots. Do not judge me. I know. I'm a bot. But I end up taking his weapons. I'm getting sniped at. I see the guy. Well, I see his glint. So I'm telling my homie, it's so important to ping and communicate. So I ping the guy and I drop the PA on him just to kind of give us a little bit of cover. And then my high alert starts going nuts. And if I remember correctly, I've got the volume down because when I start spectating these other people, I am absolutely screaming at these guys. And I didn't want y'all to hear that, so I'm high alerting everywhere. Behind buildings, in buildings, I don't know. So I tell my guy, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. He continues to challenge. So I go ahead and head over that way. Not knowing there was two teams there. I'm still high alerting from the left, but nobody's shooting at me. The guy absolutely outplays me. Smokes me. B-hops his way to victory. On his screen, he jumped once, but on my screen, he jumped 3 times. So there again, I'm running a 9 latency. Packet loss, I mean. My latency is going through the roof. So in my defense, or his defense, it could be my internet. My internet's been crap since we moved. We did move. We like the new house. The internet sucks here. So at this point, I'm telling my teammate, like, bro, I'm going to bed. Talk to you tomorrow. And then this guy takes his fight on. And he said, look at this, look at this. And he melts the guy, absolutely melts the guy. So I decide, you know what, I'll spectate with you. And we do this quite a bit, but never do I spectate basically what we spectated. And as you can see, this guy's lagging as bad as I was. His teammate screwed him there. And I guess he thought his teammate was the enemy. So though he is lost in the sauce. He ends up losing that fight. His teammate should have pushed, but he didn't. As you can see, his teammate's slowly making his way around. He ends up getting the knock, but then the other guy's home, he kills him. But it's like, it's so important to understand when your teammate's in a fight, assisting your teammate's important. But at the same time, you can hurt your teammate worse by going down. You know, if you know you can't win a fight, if you're in a fight and you know you can't win it, pull away. You know, go to your teammate. Bring the fight to your teammate. Because when you go down and you're in a crappy spot, you know, your teammate's going to do something they wouldn't rather do. Normally, if you go down in this field, I wouldn't normally go out in the middle of the field and self anybody or try to, you know, take a fight on without cover. But if my teammate goes down, my mindset changes. I go into this protect mode. I'm thinking of how can I get my teammate back. So I play differently. So don't put your teammate in a situation like that, especially in like Fortune's Keep and stuff. Guys, when y'all are playing Resurgence and you get knocked, quit asking for reses. It is rebirth. You come back, bleed out, done with it. So let's move on to these randoms. So these guys, he's got his loadout. I don't know why he's looting. They end up basically blowing my mind, and you're going to see why. If you look above his grenade, he's got a heartbeat. One of my arch enemies. That is my nemesis, is a heartbeat. That and right shoulders. But they got a guy on the mini map, pinging on the mini map. They popped a UE. He's behind them. I don't know why it popped up for. Maybe he was shooting. And these guys are infatuated with this. And then we start looting. So we got a guy behind us, and we're looting. That blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. You got your teammate out here exposed in a fight, and we're looting. Our teammate is, and not only is our teammate sniping this enemy and pinging this enemy, we don't peek to help him. We just stand in the windowsill. And this is the kind of people, guys, y'all are scared of. And here we go, spamming more grenades. And by the way, we don't even know the guy's at. He doesn't know the guy's at. He's just spamming grenades in the gas. And if you think the guy's on the steps, push him, right? Guys, switch to SMG and push. Both of you push. But instead, his homie's in a fight. He doesn't even know his homie's in a fight. And I don't know how he killed that guy. I have no idea. Now, I can only assume his homie pinged the guy because I see a red ping, a live ping. So I assume he pinged the guy, but I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. Me and my teammate was talking, and we were like just kind of joking around, you know, trashing these guys. And again, it's not always good to troll people. It's not, first of all, it's not ethical at all to make fun of people. But the thing is, I do these videos not to make fun of people or hurt anybody's feelings. I do these videos so that my teammates and your teammates and y'all can get better. You know, I don't claim to be the best player in the world. I don't claim to be the top 50, top 1,000, top 100,000. I honestly consider myself a pretty body player. I think I'm better than a lot of people I play with, but I'm still not a good player. My thing is, it's like you don't have to be married to know how love works. You know what I mean? And it's like, when I do these tips and tricks, it's like simple for me to wrap my head around outplaying the enemies or thinking of building layouts or remembering the map layouts or decision making. And the things that they're doing right now is fixing to blow your mind. So we walk in front of this concrete barrier, as you can see, wide open space, and we heartbeat it. Why? I don't know. I'll never understand heartbeat people. I'll never understand it. Now, if you're using it as a tool, can't talk, there's nothing wrong with that, right? If you're using a heartbeat and then you're pushing with that heartbeat. So we get sniped at. We don't ping the enemy. Our teammate's in a fight currently. We don't look his direction at all. We're not helping him. Now we're heartbeating again. So we're heart beating the rock. We don't know who's there. Our teammate ends up pinging, or no, green pings it. So I guess he uses his mini map to do it because he didn't look. He looks for a minute, and he keeps heartbeat and heartbeat and heartbeat and heartbeat. And then, as you can see on the screen, there's a bad guy there. He sees him, obviously. But instead of pushing to help our teammate, we just stand here. And we stare at him. Now, these buildings, we are so exposed right now. If there was a sniper, then we heartbeat again. And we heartbeat again. If there was people in that building, we'd be dead. And just so y'all know, the heartbeat doesn't reach across the map, right? It doesn't reach across the map. So when you're looking at your teammate's direction heartbeating, you're not seeing past that tree line. You're not even seeing that far. There's no reason to be heartbeating the rocks. You know how you see if there's an enemy there? You look with your eyeballs. But we're crouch walking our way to victory. And it's funny because, yeah, they can't hear you as good when you're crouch walking, but you're out in the open, dude. You know? And then we just take off barreling and running. The first fight we get into, we don't have a clue what to do. So our teammate is right to the right of us. We're still heart beating, nothing. We know there's enemies there. We already hear them. We heard them fighting. Now our teammate loses a plate, so our teammate pulls back behind the rock. We know the guy's there, and instead of pushing up and helping our teammate, we just keep laying down in the grass, heart beating the enemy. We know where the enemy's at, but we're not going to shoot at him. We're just going to stare at him and heart beat him to death. So we got enemies here. The first fight we get into, we die. Wonder why. It has nothing to do with you laying in the middle of the grass, prone position. Guys, my gosh, if any of you play like this, please stop right now. Stop doing it right now. Because I don't care who you are, unless you're hiding in a tunnel till the end game and circle favors you, you are not winning games playing like that. You're just not. Not happening. So then our teammate proceeds to do I don't know what. Runs in the gas, in the open, so if the enemy can still see him, but they don't shoot at him. He's running through the gas, burns his entire Dury. Again, for what reason, I have no idea. He could have played the buildings and never used his gas mask. So we used our Dury, which is mind-blowing to me, for no reason. We see an enemy, we push out, we shoot him. Now this is the time to bounce, but he goes back in the gas. He goes to the buy station. I assume to buy another gas mask or buy his teammate back. But the buy station's dead, and he just stands there to give up. But I want y'all to realize something. Rewind the video a little bit. He had a freaking flare, and he didn't use it. His homie died 10 minutes ago. He had a flare, guys. He could have went and rotated around the building instead of going in the gas, used the flare to get his homie back, and that would have been the end of it. So moving on. We move on to this guy. He cracks the dude. He pushes down. Good knock. Now, instead of challenging this guy, he shoots. Like, I wouldn't have shot a bullet. I would have just pulled back, wrapped around, and got high ground. But he doesn't, and it costs him his life, I believe. No, I can't remember, to be honest with you. Oh, he gets in the car, I believe. So, I would re-challenge. I don't know what his teammate's doing. His teammate needs to be on him. Guys, stop getting bought back from ghoulie or winning your ghoulie. And landing randomly on the map. Land on your homie. No matter how much you hate stacking or how stupid you think stacking is, it is a reality. And then this dude backs up to the abyss. I don't know why he's backing up so far. Now his homie's dead. So now he's one person down. He's got to make a regain by himself, which obviously 90% of the time is not going to happen. Unless you're an absolute goat. Got a sniper on the hill. Got two more guys up here. We jump out on the sniper. He gets some good shots on the guy, knocks the guy, but he ends up getting shot in the back. No, he gets shot in front of him. There's two guys there. He doesn't have a gas mask, so he's going to die in the gas. He can't make it. We got two guys in front of us. I assume they're fighting the same team that he just knocked one of. So we're moving on to Titan. We got a shotgunner here, so that looked cool. I expected this to be a cool end game. But he doesn't impress me too much. They go out and get shot at. They don't even shoot back. They go out and get shot at, and then they just run back and plate. Run back and plate. Run in the gas. Watching people play sometimes just blows my mind. In this end game, I had to go over this with y'all because I wanted y'all to see these are the type of people, guys, you're scared of. When you're scared to push a room or you're scared, I'm not saying they're all playing this way, but I spectate a lot of videos and I see this a lot, guys. You have no idea how much I watch this. Right here is an easy snipe. He stops, I guess his teammate marks a guy, which is good. He diverts. He worries about this guy. Now, right now, he should turn around and go back to sniping. But instead, he lays down in the grass, which I don't know why we lay down to plate up. That's just animation time that's unneeded. Now the guys are gone. So his homie's a pretty good sniper. His homie ends up sniping that guy pretty quickly. But they end up losing this game because of their decision making. Right here, they should be sniping. He should be sniping. And then he throws the grenades. But see, he can't see the enemy now. He needs to be peeking constantly so he knows where the enemy's at. His teammate's just barreling down the hill with absolute no rhyme or reason. We're not helping him. So he gets a crack there and he switches guns. He should have stayed with a sniper. I think he could have cracked the next guy as well. They could have pushed. That would have been the game. But he doesn't. We got a team to our left. So there's 3 teams left, and all of them have their full squad. So the team to the left actually knocks him, I believe. So we have to challenge this guy because he's close. But instead, I would probably tap my homie so he didn't have to burn his self-res right here. And we keep reloading our gun with plenty of ammo left. And I believe the reason he does that is because he realizes how lack his accuracy is. And I really see that here in a minute. He gets shot again. He's on the rock. There we go. And see, he should have played the rock as cover instead of pushing straight to that. So he gets the flare. Good for him. Get your homie back. Very good decision making. I would probably picked up the smokes. Just smoked myself so I could focus on plating. But he does have a Dury, so he can plate, reload. He doesn't need to reload, but he needs to get these smokes because that's going to help him win the game. I don't know how the PA didn't kill those guys. That was their PA, and it landed right on their heads. He's got 42 bullets, and he goes to reload again. And that time wasted, they're plating up, right? That's 2 against 1. And I see why he wanted to plate or reload. Because it's taking every bullet he's got to shoot these guys. So these guys smoke him smart. They pre-rotate. He doesn't know it. He's still looking there, and they're already pre-rotated. With no cover, but they still do it. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, like, subscribe, follow me on Kick and Twitch at Hillboy901. Peace!